Warning: this video contains private information about Liam Payne. A second warning: this video is intrusive. So I don't want a single comment complaining, "You should not have reported it." If that kind of content bothers you, don't watch this video. I am making this because Liam Payne's death is tragic and ginormous, and I believe that more information is healing for his fans and important to share. We are now hearing that Liam desperately wanted to get better. A new report shares that he had secretly checked himself into rehab this July. He went to the Priory, a very expensive rehab facility in the UK. He had signed up for a 28-day inpatient program, but unfortunately left after just 48 hours. A close source says all his loved ones were rooting for him. He really wanted to get his life on track. There was dismay when he managed just 48 hours of treatment. He bravely sought help, but couldn't stay the course. And contrary to some other reports out there, his management did everything they could to get him better, and not just so that they could make more money. Quote, Liam was loved, adored, and incredibly talented, but he couldn't beat his demons. It got so bad that last year, management begged him not to drive. It was dangerous. Loved ones hid his keys, but he just bought another car. Additionally, another new report reveals that Liam was forced to extend his trip in Argentina because he was having visa problems in the United States. As I previously mentioned, he had been living with his girlfriend, influencer Kate Cassidy, in Florida. He recently tried to extend his extraordinary achievement visa, but this new report says that it was refused because he admitted to abusing alcohol and drugs. And that process was happening like in real time. That all happened in October. A friend explains that Liam had to go abroad to renew his O1 non-immigration visa and decided to make the application at the U.S. Embassy in Buenos Aires so that he could watch former bandmate Niall Horan perform in concert. He was on an O1 visa, which is for artists, sportsmen, and other people with extraordinary achievement. But one of the questions asked, have you ever abused alcohol or drugs? Oh, it is widely known. Obviously, he spent time in the United States in rehab, so he had to check that box that he did abuse drugs or alcohol. He had to have follow-up a checkout by a doctor and a psychiatrist. All this took time, so Liam was forced to stay in Buenos Aires longer than he had planned. Oh, this is sad. I mean, it's all sad. Liam was given a clean bill of health from the medical experts and psychiatric tests, but died before he could have his passport stamped with the renewed visa. So it was just a matter of time. It wasn't a total denial. He was eventually cleared, and this friend says that he was due to have his passport stamped on Friday, just 2 days after he passed. He was supposed to have a meeting at the embassy on Thursday and collect his visa on Friday. Additionally, as I reported, Liam Payne's girlfriend left Argentina just 2 days prior to his death. A source close to Kate Cassidy says Liam didn't want Kate to leave Argentina. He wanted her to stay. She says he begged her to stay. It was actually a little more heated than you'd think. A source close to Kate also says she had been there for a long time and wanted to come home, and he gave her no indication of when he'd be ready to leave. So she took things into her own hands and got herself a ticket to go home. He was really unhappy about that. He made sure she knew that. Additionally, reports claim that the two women who spent time with Liam Payne hours before his tragic passing were S workers, ladies of the night, paid professionals. A source close to Kate Cassidy, his girlfriend, says she just heard about the prosties. She knew nothing about that. She just said she has to wrap her mind around it. That's obviously a huge betrayal to her, and that hurts a lot. She hasn't stopped crying. She's devastated. She's got a good support system around her, but this just went from bad to worse. She's not okay. She has a few people around her, including family members. She's not alone. Goodness. Addiction is awful, but sometimes it's even worse when you are exceptionally wealthy and famous because you get even more access and even more fake love.